Hi everyone, this is Andre. Today I'm going to show you what to do when you need to poop but can't get to a toilet just in time. Okay, the solution is not to poop your pants, right? We want to avoid that as much as we can. Maybe you want to reach, sometimes when you're very close to home, you want to wait till you get home, but in the meantime, there's still like 10-15 minutes of holding to do. And I'm gonna teach you 3 methods and to help you reach your favorite toilet without pooping your pants. So first method is to apply pressure on your this acupuncture point is called large intestine 4. So it's on the large intestine meridian. It's the 4th point on the large intestine meridian. This point is between the metacarpal bone of your thumb and index finger. So there are 2 bones here, like this, and there's a meaty part right here in between. And when you squeeze your thumb against your index finger, this meaty part will pop up. And you want to find the highest point of this meaty part. And apply pressure here. You don't have to close your thumb when you're doing this. You can just relax your hand or make a fist or whatever. Use your thumb to apply pressure here. And you should feel a bit of tenderness, achiness. If you don't feel that, try to dig around, find a point that gives you that sensation. So this is a very good point to regulate your movement of your intestine, and also a very good point for reducing pain. For example, if you're having a toothache or you're having a headache, this is a very good point to reduce pain and regulate your intestine movement. You can do it on either hand. Maybe there's one hand that has more sensation than the other, then use that one. The second point is called the gate of intestine. It's on the pinky side of your forearm, and the point is located 4 finger width from your wrist crease. So this is your wrist crease. You want 4 finger width away from that crease. So it's about here. Now this is the bone of my forearm, and there's a tendon here. You want to dig kind of in between there, and look for a tender spot again. I don't have any right now because I don't need to go right now. Let's try the other hand. Okay, maybe I feel a little bit something here. So 4 finger breath about here. I don't feel anything right now, but you probably will when you're at that moment when you really need to go, or when your intestine is not moving in a normal way. So again, apply pressure. Don't kind of do this, release, press and release. It's not going to work. Apply constant pressure, and don't knead it. Kneading won't work. Just give it a good hard pressure on the point. Same for the large intestine 4. The third method is for you when maybe when you're driving, your hands are on the steering wheel. You can't. It's very difficult to massage or to apply pressure here, or even here like that. This one you can do easily with just your index finger, and even if you have a little bit of a nail, that will be just enough. So this is our ear model, and if you take a look at here, that's the ear canal where we hear sounds. And just slightly above that, this area, I don't remember the name of this area. In the middle of it, there's a point called the middle of abdomen. So you want to use your fingernail, kind of apply constant pressure here. You should find a spot that feels maybe there's more pain or more achiness, more tenderness, or find a spot that's more sensitive and apply constant pressure there. So using any of these three methods will help you reach your destination without pooping your pants. So there was a TCM practitioner in Taiwan. He kind of posted his story because it was during a voting time, and there were a lot of people wanting to vote at that day. People actually had to wait about 2 hours before they could vote. So as he was waiting in line, he felt his stomach was kind of churning, and he needed to go, but he couldn't leave because there's no washroom there. If he was in the middle of the line. If he leaves and come back, it might be too late. I think the voting place will be closed, or he would have to wait at the back of the line again. So anyway, he didn't want to leave, so what he did was applying pressure on large intestine 4 for about 2 hours. He was able to hold it for 2 hours until he finished voting and find a toilet so he could go. Another story is one of my patients, their family. So they were on a trip while from point A to point B. After they got on the tour bus from point A, about 5-10 minutes on the highway, their son was complaining of abdominal pain, and he really had to poop. But then it's quite a distance until they reach their point B. So they quickly told the driver and the tour guide that their son has to go. But they said that the nearest toilet would be like 15, 20 minutes away. So the mother, my patient, remembered that I talked about this before. So that's what they did. They remember only one of the three methods, but which is fine. So they quickly apply pressure on the large intestine 4, both hands on their son. So he was able to hold it until they reached the public washroom. And then by the time they reached it, his son said he didn't need to poop anymore. But as a parent, you would still ask your kid to try, right? So his son kind of just peed a little bit, and then that's it. He was fine for the whole trip. So yeah, so these are very useful tips for you, I think, for a lot of people. If you want to share your story using these methods, feel free to share it with me, and then I'll share it with more people so people can benefit from this tip. Anyways, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye.